Hi everyone, this is the first live in my channel. I've decided to start a live session and do live coffee cup reading for you guys. You're more than welcome to join and listen live to the coffee cup reading. I hope that everyone is doing well. This coffee cup reading is basically going to look at the next 48 hours. What do we need to know and what is coming our way? You're more than welcome to watch the live. And as I said, this is the first live I'm attending to do. And if it goes well and I receive good feedback, we're gonna do more lives like this one. At some point, you might be able to ask questions, and I would try to answer them by looking at the coffee cup, or at some point, we can do the tarot cards. For this one, I'm trying to keep it short and just go over the coffee cup reading. But again, depending on how it goes, we will continue. So as I'm explaining, let me prepare the coffee cup for the reading. So I made this cup with the intention of looking at what is coming, what do we need to know for the next 48 hours. Whoever is watching, you're more than welcome to join, as I mentioned. Or you can also, I guess I can save the live and you can watch it later. I just wanted to let you know that in addition to this and the timeless readings, the readings for June are coming up. So you might want to check out my channel and see as they are uploaded on the channel. So if you have any specific question in your mind, have it present. If you want to know anything in particular, if you want to have any specific guidance, have it present in your mind. Maybe take a deep breath, try to concentrate. If there's something specific that you want to know, this week is something happening, maybe a major event, or you want to know something, an answer to a question, you can have it present in your mind. You can even ask in the chat and we'll see how it goes. Hello, hi, you're leaving the face comments. Thank you so much. Many blessings to you, to all of you. So I'll concentrate on the reading, but then I come back again. This is my first live, and then I'll go back to comments and see what we've got there. If you have questions, I'll try to look at them later. Wow. But then now, for now, let's look at the reading. Well, I see your hands are full, specifically if you're female energies. Either you are having a lot of work to do. You have a lot of responsibility. You are being more than you're busy more than usual. It's a little bit more than what you usually handle. I see your I don't know, someone has gone grocery shopping, and you're maybe one of those people who want to bring all the grocery inside in one shot, and you don't want to make trips back and forth to the car, and you just bring everything inside in one shot. So you are a person that you want to complete things fast, you want to accomplish. And specifically during this time, in the next 24 hours, there's some things on your mind that you are trying to fix it, to move it, like to try to make it advance faster. You want to wrap it up. Yeah, wrap it up. That's the word I want to say. You want to wrap something up really quickly, and you're making yourself a little bit overwhelmed with that. For others of you, I see that there has been a discussion between two people that it made your mind, like still sticks in your mind. I mean, for some places, I mean, most places now it's weekend, but maybe there has been a discussion at work or some kind of interaction with other people that carried over for you. You are still thinking about that. Although you're doing your home, like your normal day activities, it's a weekend, you're cooking, you're whatever, some conversation is stuck in your mind and you're thinking, you're analyzing it, you're pushing it to different directions, you're trying to make sense of it. It can be, again, at work or between you and your person, maybe you, but I don't see that you were like involved in it, like it was directed to you. It might be something that might indirectly be related to you, or somehow you're overthinking about it. It could be a job interview for some of you. Maybe you had a job interview and you're going over what happened, you're recapping everything, and this is a little bit of burden on you. I mean, just leave it. I mean, if it's something that's past and you can't do anything, you just let it go, because it's just sucking up your energy and it's not really giving anything back to you. If you're waiting for a result of something, it will come to you, so don't worry about that. I see a beautiful dolphin maybe, or a fish, beautiful money advancements for you. Some kind of money comes into a position, maybe a sale. If you work like on a commission basis or bonus, you might be getting a reward. If you are, I don't want to announce it as big as a lottery, but maybe if you're like I don't know, you're shopping at some stores and they give you like, I don't know, like take-home surveys, and you might win a gift card, $500 gift card or something like that. That might happen to you. So something that you didn't really expect. And I see a receipt. So maybe you win something lucky, or you take the receipt, or somehow you get basically, oh, hi from Canada. Jackie, hello. Yeah, I do look at the comments. I think someone just said they're drinking coffee, great coffee, as they're watching. Wonderful. I hope you enjoy your coffee. So yeah, but I try not to look at the comments, but please go ahead and leave them. And I try to focus on the reading. So yeah, this money comes like that, like spontaneous, and it's not like a small amount. It's a good amount. Someone is going to look at, someone is shopping around, maybe window shopping for now, but you're trying to make sense of what you really want. You haven't found what exactly you want. It can be like really shopping, or it can be something, some concept, some decision that you really want to do something really big, or you want to buy something really major, maybe a beautiful dress for a beautiful or important occasion, but you haven't found the exactly what you want. You are still window shopping. What is available in the market is not making you happy. It can also be for job hunting, or maybe you're looking to like employ someone, to hire someone, and you haven't quite found that person, that thing that really excites you. Or it could be in love. Maybe there are people around, or options around, but you are still window shop, like you're still looking for that. Again, I see someone is like, I see someone from Texas. Like I see that kind of, you're trying to calm down a situation. You like a wild horse that people like jump on their back, and I think that's still the process of having wild horses or something like that, to make them like normal, like horses that you can ride them. Someone is like, not a conflict. Someone is in that situation. They're trying to calm down a situation. There's a wild, or maybe there's a hostile situation. You need to put effort. It's very risky. It could be you, it could be other people. You might be just hearing about it, because I see other people just standing and watching, so you can't be just in the crowd. My advice is that, specifically with this time of the year, we're in May now, when I'm doing the live, it's, I think, 20th of the May, and I actually, this is my first live, so I don't know when it's gonna be popping up on the internet anyway. So at this point, there's a little bit of chaotic situation in the sky, like in the sky between planets like Pluto and Jupiter. So there is a little bit of chances to have discussions that are going to be fiery. People might act crazy, and as you can see, like, it's not a normal situation that people jump on the back of a wild horse. I'm not saying that this is actually happening, but I'm telling you energetically, this might be a situation, hostile situation. People are acting abnormally, like they're just very easy sensitive, they're easy to to be reactive. You might hear something from someone that they never reacted like that, specifically in your workplaces. So try to be calm, and if you can, just take your space. Again, it depends, everyone is different, and if you're directly being subjected for some unfair activity, of course, go ahead and take take action. But in unnecessary, just use your judgment. In unnecessary conflicts, don't try to jump in there and try to be the hero or try to calm down people. People are going to behave a little bit weird, and it's gonna go, and I guess until mid-June, if I'm not wrong. So until this conflict is open, like it opens up in the sky between Jupiter and Pluto, they're going to be, so look where Aquarius, which house in your chart, in your base chart, Aquarius is. That can be where you might be having some conflicts. For some people, it's their work, home, with children. Some people might be health, money, shared resources, the partners. So I will leave that to you to look at your chart. So, but it's the Aquarius, see where, like for example, for Pisces, it's the 12th house. So yeah, try to keep it quiet or try to avoid conflicts. But I see a beautiful energy. As I said, that money is coming in and it reflects a very, very good positive. Maybe you buy something that you really, really enjoy. You really love to have this thing. And this could also be a gift card, as I mentioned. Someone might give you a gift. And as I said, it's a good amount of money. And you might buy something that you, every time you look at this, you like maybe buy a piece of jewelry, or it can be anything. And you'll be like you remember that, I don't know, the gesture that this person had, or something beautiful is going to build in your life with that. It's going to be nice. I see a mother that is undecisive about something. Maybe your children, not like young children, maybe your children, like adult children, they are like, maybe one of them is asking you something, the other one is asking something else. Maybe one of them is telling you, Mom, let's like sell the house and then like divide the money or something like that. Or they're asking you to do something big, a big decision. It can be financial. Or maybe one of them is asking like you to come move in with you, live with you, or you go move in with them. And the other one is kind of opposing. I see a mother being in this like kind of situation, being in between kids and try to find out like what they need to do. It's a little bit of energies that needs to be settled. Again, I see let energies settle. Maybe they had a fight, the kids, and you're in between, try to calm down the situation. If you're adult, again, for everyone it's going to be different, but try to let them calm down. You know them, because if that's the case for you, you're the mother, you know your children. Let them find their ways and try to, don't get emotional, don't overreact, and just let things move a little bit forward before you can make a big decision. Someone is very tired. I see, I don't know, make sure you're not dehydrated. If you live somewhere that's very cold, hot at the moment, try not to get dehydrated, or your kids, because I see someone has been running and they didn't, they don't have enough water, or they somehow, and I see they open their backpack and there's no water or there's no money. There's something missing. And I see that they're just crashed, they're tired. I can imagine, or what I just envisioned is that someone is running after a bus, for example, and they're late and they're running. And then the bus, of course, they can't catch it and they have to sit, they're tired, they're thirsty, they just missed the opportunity, whatever this bus was going. And then they open their backpack, they don't have either money or I feel like water. So I don't know if your kids, or maybe someone is doing some sports, maybe if you go camping, make sure you have everything that you need in the camp for the camping, like water, food, something. I see someone is being surprised about what they don't have. And I see a pair of glasses. So check things. If you're going on a trip, make sure you have all the required documents, or maybe you're booking your hotel, everything is sorted out, your requirements for enter that country or whatever it is. Just because I see that you go all the way, or someone is going all the way, and something big is missing. And it brings exhaustion. And I even see that they pick up their phone and they try to reach people and try to solve that problem. But hopefully it's not. But I see this person as a young kid, like a young adult. I see them as male energy. Maybe it's your son. I don't know. But they are a little bit forgetful. They might not exactly plan things accordingly. Or it can be competition or sports or some event that they come, like they're late, they don't have enough stuff, like they don't have the required permission or something. So just be careful with that. I see Pisces is watching. If that's the case, someone is trying to grab your attention. If you're a Pisces, and maybe mostly a female, I see that someone is trying to not put a trap in, but maybe in a good way. They're trying to attract your attention. They are trying to get you, like to have your company. They're very interested in you. Maybe they are not openly talking about it, but I see that they're trying to get closer to you, and they have a plan. Again, I don't see anything negative. I don't see anything bad. These people or these people really, this person really are interested in you, but I don't know why they're not saying it like the way they should. They're either hiding it, or they want to be diplomatic. They want to be really like diplomatic about it. Someone is buying a perfume. Maybe there's a sale somewhere for perfumes. Maybe there's a sale in important, like, I don't know, like in a big store that they do once a year, stuff like that. You might hear about that, and you might be interested. There's something that you need to follow up, something that you marked in your calendar. The next year I'll do that is coming up. Maybe it's I don't really see it's a health exam. I see spending money on that. You need to spend money on that and maybe buy something. Maybe some of you had a ticket or a voucher or something that you can redeem in before this end of December or something. I need to mark. You have marked your calendar. Someone is walking barefoot. Maybe you're going again. I see the energy of camping or being in the nature for a lot of you. It's a good energy. I see that boats, maybe some people go close to the lake. There's an opportunity for some to even buy a property near a lake. Yeah, that might be something that some people are considering. You can rent it out, or that might bring a very good income for you. Like, I see a beautiful lake and people go on vacation. Maybe if you can go on vacation all the time, this is good for you. Or maybe if you want to use it as a piece of real estate to invest as an investment and make money, that is also possible. Someone is a little bit disappointed. I see the situation that someone is trying to learn piano and they don't fail, but they are not that good that they think they should be, or others think they should be. Don't lose hope. Don't get disappointed. I mean, let's care about what people say and really see what you want to do, how you can basically assess yourself or your talent. Specifically if this is a child, your child is very sensitive, and when they get negative feedback, they really take it personally, or they take it seriously. So if they can be helped to achieve some kind of higher self-esteem, that will help them a lot. There's something that I see has been hidden, and it comes out. Like, it's like a flower, a seed, or something that someone has planted in the past, and they didn't think that it's going to grow this big. Maybe I don't see that people are trying to hide it, but they thought that it's okay, it's going to just be at this level of like news, but now it's being a very big news. For example, at the company there's a relationship or something, and they said, oh yeah, no, it's going to be okay, but now the gossip is just really too much to handle. Or people are exaggerating a situation. Something is getting exaggerated, or there might be some kind of fake news that is traveling around. So try to be a little bit more careful with your interpretation. Some people might come to ask your opinion about, again, something which is going in the company, in the family, maybe between your loved ones, your kids. Someone might come and ask your opinion. I see that you have to be very diplomatic. Try to be diplomatic. Of course, speak your heart, but try to be diplomatic, because people are really going to exaggerate things. If you're working in a place that you can send emails, maybe put it in words, because I see that people are modifying and making a little bit of difference. I don't know, it could sound a little bit different when you hear it back yourself, and you have to then go and say, oh no, that's not what I said. So just have it in your mind. Again, I see some people, you have, oh, someone is buying a black top. Very nice. I see that some people really have conflicts at work. I see number 2, maybe between 2 people, or 3, including yourself. Or it has been 2 weeks or 2 months, but it's going to be resolved, and you will like basically finish it off. It's going to be resolved. You might again be asked for your opinion, but the less you get involved, better. Unless, as I said, you're directly being attacked. So this is a different story. I see someone is painting a huge portrait of a person, of a female energy, with love. Well, this can be that someone really is interested in these people. They are keeping the memory alive. They are trying to have a realistic image of them. They miss them so much. Someone is definitely. I see this person who's doing the painting is a male energy, and they're trying to create a moment. They're trying to go back to that time that maybe the memories that they have. They're trying to re-manifest things, or maybe it can be by music, by art. They're trying to rebuild a moment and have the memory of someone alive. Someone is thinking about Paris. This has been in my readings quite often. And I see a baby toy care. You might have a, I don't know, you or someone around you might have a baby boy who's very, very active and actually very intelligent. If you work in school, maybe you feel the difference that some kids are really, really smarter, or there's a smart boy. If there's some sickness or some kind of like fever or allergy for your kids, don't worry, it's nothing. Again, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm just saying what I see based on energies, and of course, go to doctor if you need to, if you feel sick or your children are. But I see that there's some worries or anxiousness about someone's health. I see it as an allergy, or just their mood is down. As I said, someone is taking things so personally, and then they digest it inside them, and they never let go of this grief. They always keep it inside them. So maybe the point for this reading today is that don't learn the art of letting go. And maybe from childhood, we can practice that. Sometimes we think we're over with some kind of sadness or something that was upsetting us. We think we're over it, but we didn't actually remove it as a waste from our system. It's still there. It's just stuck somewhere. Maybe it's not in our mind. It's in our heart. Maybe it's not in our heart. It's in our stomach. We still keep that. Our breathing is still tight when we think about it. And we think that, oh no, I'm over that person. I'm over that decision. I'm over that thing. But still, when you think about it or it comes up, you thought you forgot it as long as you don't remember it. As soon as you remember it, everything comes up. So you just have to get to just remove the waste. And some things that you let go in a way that if it comes up in your mind again, if you remember that person, that thing, you have no reaction because you forgave them, because you have a closure. So because I see someone is going under a rough time or hardship because of this, and they don't want to take revenge, they can't do anything, or they don't want to do anything. They think they forgave and they forgot, but they actually have not. So I see a little bit of darkness with that, which is hanging around. Sometimes it comes up if there's a person, specifically if some people have that kind of relationship with their mother or their significant other or someone that is very actually close to them, let it go. I see a person who's sitting somewhere very high, and they're just it's windy, and they're just letting everything go. Do some meditation, use the element of water, use the element of wind to do some kind of cleansing for you. Try to be patient. I think this week in general we have all to try to be patient and let the energies with this chaotic, sometimes chaotic effect move and pass. Okay, that was, I guess, it for the reading. I am now going to do a quick, I don't see the comments or I don't see the questions anymore. So I'm just going to do a very quick, maybe 1 minute message for each zodiac sign. I think I've done that quite often recently. And then we'll close the live session. Okay, I am looking now at the chat. Wow, okay, great. I don't see any questions. Oh, okay, Stephanie is saying that she needs to choose between two people. For Tenant, okay, that's a good. Can you tell me what is your zodiac sign, Stephanie, if you're still here? And then we can start the answering the questions. If there are other questions, please write them down in the comments and we'll look at them. I hope that I am okay. I think Stephanie had the face comment in my chat as well. Okay, I'll do this for Stephanie first, and then let's see. Oh, and then Kelly had another comment, and she is asking if she's gonna hear if he's gonna call. Let me see the comment one more time. Will he contact me soon? Okay, I have these two questions for now, and she's an Aquarius. Okay, great. Let's do Stephanie's. I don't know your zodiac sign, but I'm just gonna see what Coffee Cup is telling me for Stephanie. Well, Stephanie, you have options, definitely, even more than two people. Maybe many people applied or they wanted to take this place to be your tenant. The first, I wanted to ask you to consider the first person. I don't know if you're still here. If you can tell me your zodiac sign, or if you can, like, between the two, we can kind of identify. Oh, you're Taurus. Okay, perfect. So I see that you have different options. Many people actually maybe have reached out to you and you had a lot of applications, and you are trying to, maybe now they're down to two people. Well, actually one of them, the number one, I don't know which one is number one, but the number one, I see that they're a little bit, it can be, they're a little bit loud. I don't know, they might be that kind of person that there are tenants that are very loud. Maybe they are partying. I see that things are going, they're very, maybe they have, I don't see children, but I see that they might be a little bit causing a bit of complaints, to be honest with you. Again, I say what I'm seeing based on the current energies. They might be a little bit wild in the sense that they have parties, they're very active, maybe they're young, or if they're not, maybe there is some kind of maybe they are fighting sometimes, and you know, they might be, okay, let's see, there might be a little bit of, you might want to think twice about them. The second tenant for you, I see that they're a quiet person. I see there are less number of people as applicants, or maybe they're the same number of people as applicants, but the first option, they are going to have a lot of guests, they're going to bring a lot of people, they're going to have a lot of partying. That's going to start after they get the home or they sign the contract. I also want to tell you, when Venus is retrograding, I think it's sometime in July, try not to sign any contract. It's going to be a lot of trouble again, but sometimes we don't have a choice. So I mean, I just had to say that. And again, these are the guidance that I receive based on the current energies, and you're always, you know, responsible for your life important decisions. But just to give you something, I think I would go with the second tenant. I see that they travel a lot. The second tenant travels a lot. They are not making any trouble. I see them, especially if they are one person, they are very quiet. If they are family, they are really like quiet, normal people. They just do they don't cause any issues. But the first option, a little bit noisy. I sense a little bit of noise around them. But should you decide between these two, you have other options. You will have other options. But in the end, you will have a good tenant. You will find a tenant that you'll be happy with. So this is what I see. And the money comes, they pay. Whoever you have as tenant, they'll pay the rent. There won't be any problem. The only thing is that, as I said, the first one might be a little bit, problematic, maybe in a good way. Maybe they're just partying too much. For some people, it's actually good, but it depends how you want your tenants to be, or who you prefer, to have. So I hope you liked it. I hope it answered your question. Let's move on to Kelly's question. Is he contacting her soon? Okay. He's thinking about you. He's definitely thinking about you. And I see that he's alone. He's not with anyone else at the moment. But he has a big, giant bubble above his head, like something that he's thinking about. I see that he's thinking about contacting you. But then I feel like that soon, the definition of soon for you and him is different. The amount of time, because he's busy. When we get busy, soon for us is in a week. But when we are anxiously waiting for someone, soon is like in the next couple of hours. So with his timeline, if you want to go, he's a little bit busy, and this can be work related, this can be maybe financial, this can be family. He has something, but he is thinking of you, definitely. I see that he is even maybe reminding himself that I have to give this person a call. But again, it gets, he's so busy to do that. But eventually he is going to call you. As I said, even maybe you meet and you have a face-to-face. He can also be thinking that, oh, I'm going to see her at this point, so maybe we can talk, or maybe I'll see her, so I won't call her. This is also something that I think he might be thinking about, or he's imagining as well. Yeah, he's very lonely and sad. I think you can see him. He's here. He's very lonely and sad eventually. Well, let's see if he knows that you have feelings for him. You have been seeing, like, you see each other, like, you know each other. It's not someone that you have crush on and you don't know him. You see this person, and I think I see this situation that you had a face-to-face conversation and you were sitting around a table, maybe for dinner, maybe it was a lunch at work, or maybe cafeteria, maybe you had a drink together. Maybe I see a desk, like a table, you're sitting, or he's sitting and you at his table, and so I think he has received that kind of energy. I see, or I feel like your eyes are expressing your feelings very, very clearly. So definitely he knows that, or he's not sure, because I don't think if you have told him anything, like, you haven't expressed it verbally, he doesn't have that kind of assurance. But he's in that wondering mode, that does she, he doesn't know. But he has received signals, definitely. As I said, he's lonely, and there is some kind of heaviness around him, this big chunk of like, is it thoughts or problems? I don't see he has financial problems. I don't see financial problems, but he has something, maybe a personal problem, maybe a deep sadness. I see him as an accomplished person. I don't see any kind of like anything associated with financial problem or debts or stuff like that. I just see that he's deeply busy in his mind. Maybe there is someone that maybe there's something that I don't know, someone broke his heart, or he thinks he broke someone's heart. Maybe his parents are sick, so that kind of thing that keeps him deeply sad. It keeps him deeply sad. Maybe something happened with someone and he could control it. He didn't mean that and it happened. So that's probably why he has, and I think he carries around this energy of being so sad or heartbroken. This person doesn't talk too much, I feel, and he is like, he's a little bit in isolation, even emotionally. He's in isolation, or he has made it. No one puts him in isolation. He is a little bit. He has, but I feel like you can connect. I mean, if he can connect to you, he will do that. I mean, if there's a possibility for you to connect, like, I don't know, on a regular basis, he will do that. He will enjoy talking to someone. But I think he feels like people might ask too much questions from him, and he doesn't like that. If people get too personal, he doesn't like that. If people try to expect him to do this and that, he doesn't like that. He's not ready for that. So typical people who are expecting too much, they want a big commitment, they're always going to check on him. Where are you? Call me, text me. He is not in that status, like, he's not in that state of mind, like, emotionally, to tolerate that kind of relationship. He's a little bit tired. He wants someone that he can talk to easily. That person doesn't ask too many questions, and he can just trust them. I would say try to build trust with him. He needs a person that he has to trust people, and I don't know why, for some reason in his life, people, I don't know, he got hit and his heart was broken a few times, not even once. And that's how he is a little bit hard. It's hard for him to trust people. I hope that you got your answer. The candle is blown off. That's the sign for me to stop. I think it's time to end this face live, but I will definitely do it again. If you guys enjoyed it, leave me comments or let me know. Thank you so much, everyone. Enjoy your weekend, and many blessings to you all. Thank you so much. Bye.